Have you ever wondered how just a handful of verbs could revolutionize your English fluency? Well, you're about to find it out. Today, I'm breaking down 6 verbs that do it all. Whether you're asking for a favor, talking about your plans, or just sharing your experience. These are the power verbs that you need to master. Let's dive in. Take the verb get. This one verb can mean pretty much anything in English. From grabbing a coffee to understanding a joke, get is everywhere. I'm sure you all know the common meaning, that is to obtain, to receive, or to buy something. To put it simple, you can literally replace those verbs with get and sound smooth and natural. Let's take a look at these examples. I got presents for my family. We might just as well say I bought presents for my family. You got your driving license last week, didn't you? No, here we don't mean you bought it. In this context, it means you received your driving license. Did you get my email? Similarly, it means did you receive it? Another function of the verb get is to describe reaching a specific location or arriving somewhere. Note that get is often followed by a preposition indicating the place. I got to work before my boss. I came to work before my boss. What time did you get to the airport? What time did you arrive at the airport? How long did it take you to get here? How long did it take you to arrive here? Another interesting function of get in English is to indicate the changing of state or condition when something or somebody becomes different. Understanding this function of get might be quite complicated if your native language has a specific verb indicating these changes. Let's see if there are verbs in your native languages that show the following changes. Please share them in the comments. In winter, it usually gets cold here. It means it becomes cold, the temperature drops. She got tired and went to bed early. She got tired means she became tired. He got sick after the trip. He became sick after the trip. Look at you, you are getting taller. You are becoming taller, you are growing up. Oh, look, we do have a verb for this one. Have you ever heard the phrase, can I get you something? It precisely illustrates the next function of the verb get. Going somewhere to bring something back, or to ask somebody to retrieve something. Could you get me a glass of water? In other words, could you bring me a glass of water? Well, just look around, I will get you a drink. Look around, I will bring you a drink. Can you easily convince people to do something? If you can, feel free to easy get to speak about it. I finally got him to agree. I convinced him to agree. She got her kids to clean up. She convinced them to do the impossible. One more function of get is to express understanding of idea, message, or concept.
I don't get it.
Do you get what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? I didn't get the joke. I didn't understand the joke. Fascinating, isn't it? How many meanings just a one verb can convey. But stay sharp, we're moving to the next one. Take is all about action and control. Its first meaning is to seize, grab, or hold something. Take this book and read it. She took my hand. Take is used when accepting something offered or given. I think I will take the job, meaning I will accept the job that is offered to me. Did you take the advice? Means did you accept the advice? I reckon I must take the responsibility this time, meaning I must accept the responsibility of whatever is happening. Take often means to use or consume something, or to require something such as medicine, transport, time, or effort. Take the bus to the city center, meaning you can use the bus that goes there. He takes his coffee black, means he consumes or drinks it this way. It shouldn't take longer than 15 minutes. It shouldn't consume longer. It takes patience to learn a new language, means it requires patience. She decided to take the advantage of a free online course to improve her skills. It means she decided to use this course to improve her skills. We can use take to say that someone undergoes some experience or participates in an activity or an event. I have to take an exam tomorrow. I have to participate in an exam. She took part in the competition. She participated in the competition. Another meaning we can convey with take is to capture or record. Can you take a picture of us? Can you capture us in the picture? She took notes during the meeting, means she put information down on the paper. While all the previous examples show more literal meaning of the verb take, there are collocations that have slightly figurative meanings. Take it easy means relax, accept something without stressing out. After a long week, I'm just going to take it easy this weekend. Take turns. This expression is about sharing responsibility or activities in sequence. Let's take turns driving during the trip. Take a stand means to hold a firm belief or an opinion. It's time to take a stand against unfair practices. Take sides. This expression is about showing support to one side over another. I don't want to take sides in their argument. Take place. This expression is used to indicate where and when an event is happening. The meeting will take place at 3 p.m. It wouldn't be English if it didn't have any exceptions, right? Let's see what another multifunctional verb has to offer. The verb make is extremely useful and covers nearly everything. See for yourself. Every time you formulate, create, build, or produce something, make is your go-to verb. She makes beautiful dresses means she creates beautiful dresses. Make a list of your questions beforehand. Create a list of your questions. We're making a film about penguins means we're producing or creating a film. I need to make a decision by tomorrow means I need to formulate my decision. Would you like me to make us some tea? Yes, we can use make instead of verbs cook or prepare something. Can you make me a sandwich? Use make with a wide range of nouns which indicate that someone performs an action or says something. I'd like to make a comment. I'd like to say something about it. She needs to make a few phone calls. Means she needs to perform this action. I think you're making a serious mistake. Again, performing an action. How does learning English make you feel? Make is used to show that something is a cause of an effect, whether it's an emotion or action. His attitude makes me angry. His attitude causes this feeling. The movie made me laugh. It had a cheering effect on me. Make is used to express forcing someone to perform an action. You can't make me do anything means you can't force me. They made him apologize means they forced him to perform this action. Have you ever heard the phrase make money? That's right, make can refer to earning money, gaining a benefit, or achieving a goal or success. She makes a lot of money as a designer means she earns a lot of money. He finally made it to the top of the mountain means he successfully reached the mountaintop. He made it through the interview. He successfully coped with the interview. See, you made it through 3 super functional verbs in English. Are you ready to make another effort? Do is one of the simplest verbs in English, yet it's surprisingly packed with different meanings. Whether you're asking a question, emphasizing a point, or simply talking about daily tasks, do comes into play more often than you might think. Do is often used when talking about general tasks, work, or activities. I need to do my English homework. It's an activity, so we do it. She does sports twice a week. Sports is another activity which we do. Did you do what I asked you to? There was a task that you needed to do. Do can replace a verb if the specific action is already known or implied by the context. He is not doing much today. I don't know what to do next. I just want to do something. In all these sentences, we just replaced whatever verb of action there was by the verb do. Do can be used to talk about good or bad deeds or behavior. You should always do what's right. She does a lot of good in her community. A truly interesting function of the verb do is to show emphasis, especially in the affirmative sentences, to reinforce the action. Do you want to say, I really like chocolate? While it's perfectly okay to say like that, you may want to consider another option, I do like chocolate. He does know how to play the guitar. With all these new and exciting ways to use the verb do, let's not forget that first of all, it is an auxiliary verb, which helps us to make questions and negative sentences in present simple. Do you like coffee? She doesn't watch TV. Now that we've seen how much do can, do in English, let's keep the momentum going and move to another essential verb. Go. Let's explore how it goes beyond just getting from point A to point B. Go is most commonly used to describe the movement from one place to another. I usually go to work by bus. They are going to the park later. Let's not stop at this function for too long. There are others, way more interesting meanings of the verb go. Go can describe how something changes, develops, or transitions over time. The project is going well, which means its progress is good enough. He went from being shy to becoming more confident. It shows the change of state. Go can describe how well something fits, matches, or works. This color goes well with your outfit. It means it matches your outfit. The key doesn't go with that lock. It means it doesn't fit. The lock cannot be opened with it. Go can describe a shift into a specific state, often the one that is not desirable. The food went bad in the fridge. It means it got spoiled. His plans went wrong. The plans turned to an undesirable state. Go can often be used with activities, especially those involving movement or action. Let's go dancing tonight. Let's engage in activity. She went shopping after work. As you can see, whether it's talking about plans, movements, or progress, go is a word that takes us places, both literally and figuratively. And the last multifunctional verb for today is have. Facing this verb among the very first words when learning English, we tend to remember its main function, to indicate possession or ownership. I have a new phone. I possess a phone. They have a large house. Means they own a house. We use have to express relationships or connection between people or things. She has 2 siblings. I have many friends at work. I don't own friends, and neither does she possess her relatives. The verb have shows the connection or relationship that one has with the others. Same goes for describing experiences, physical emotional states, or the presence of something. We had a great time at the party. He has a headache. I had a bad feeling about that. We don't possess a great time. We don't own a headache. What we do have is activities and experiences, both physical and emotional. The house has a beautiful garden. The house doesn't possess a garden, but the garden is just there. We have a meeting this afternoon. Again, we don't possess the meeting. It would be weird. The meeting is just there. It's a part of the situation. Have is often used to talk about eating, drinking, or consuming something. Let's have dinner together. She had a cup of coffee this morning. So we can replace the verb have with other verbs of consuming food, like eat or drink. Now, the next function is pretty cool. In many languages, when we get some service, we don't bother to say that we did this thing. For example, in my native language, it's okay to say I cut my hair, even if I myself did not do it. I made an appointment at the hairdresser's and just came there on time. However, in English, we can't monopolize the action if we didn't actually do it. That is why we need this construction with have. Have something done. I had my hair cut. It wasn't me who cut my hair. It was a professional. She had her car fixed. She didn't do it herself, he is not qualified, but she received the service from the mechanic. They will have their house estimated. They will not do it by themselves. They will invite a real estate professional to help them. Wow, look at what we have just covered. These 6 verbs can completely transform your English. They are the building blocks that take you from basic sentences to fluent, expressive communication. Remember, mastering these verbs isn't about just knowing their meaning. It's about understanding how they function in different contexts and using them naturally in your conversations. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more tips on how to improve your English. And if you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. I'd love to help you out. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.